We go. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're calling in from around the world. My name is Drew Ennis, and I'm one of the founders here of the Online Alliance, and I'm an active TOA member. Just to remind you, the Online Alliance is a freelance collaboration of independent business owners and entrepreneurs that have come together to collaborate, share, and grow their online businesses or their offline businesses using online tactics through free collaboration. So we don't fear competition here, and we also don't promote any one particular company, product, or service. So we have a technology platform that's designed to host, at the moment, up to 40 different income streams, but it could be more from that. More than that, there's no limit to the scalability of the technology. But what we found is that your everyday person just getting started out in affiliate marketing, and even your more advanced or experienced marketers, probably don't have anywhere near 40 income streams. They might have a couple of, sort of low-end feeder programs or low-ticket offerings. They might have a couple of mid-tier offerings. They might have a couple of high-ticket offerings, and there's probably a whole bunch of systems, tools, resources, programs that they may be associated with that also have affiliate programs associated with them that they can earn income from. So I haven't come across one person yet that needs the requirement of 40 income slots. But maybe there'll come a day. Now, if you're that brand new person that's on this call and/or you get to listen to this recording, and what I just said sounds like a whole bunch of inside industry jargon that's gone completely over your head, that's okay. I just want you to know that you're in a somewhat of a safe harbor now. You're in the safety zone. And what the Online Alliance does and what we aim to do is help that very new person go through what I call the 5 stages of growth. So take that very first person that has had some entrepreneurial epiphany that they want to start an online business, and take that person, teach them the fundamentals of online affiliate marketing and what it actually means to acquire a customer and then present to that customer an offer, have that customer interested in doing business with you, in simple terms, buy that offer from you, and in that mutually beneficial exchange of value, they buy something that means you actually earn a percentage of the revenue or a percentage of the commission. So that's just affiliate marketing. Affiliate and/or referral marketing is without question the most prevalent business model on the internet today. It's literally all around you, but you have to learn some basic fundamentals. And they're the basic fundamentals that are going to apply to doing business online, but they're fundamental principles about just generally doing business as well. There's a few key concepts that you're going to learn through your association with us as we go along here. The key concepts is, and I want to define them right up front the way that I see them and the language that we use here inside the Online Alliance. So first and foremost, when I hear the term internet marketing, what that sort of makes me think of is, well, okay, it's the internet. The internet is all around us, and marketing, internet marketing coming together. What does that mean? Well, the internet gives an everyday person the ability to create, to have access to people all around the world. That's what the internet allows us to do. So it's very simple to set up simple websites or businesses that are presenting their various products and services and offerings on the internet. The most common way that we would see that come about is through hosted websites, right? So when we think about the internet, that's what I think about. It's a medium. It's just a platform by which we can reach a global market. So to give it context, you know, here I am, Drew Ennis. I'm standing in my little I'm standing in my little home office here in Manly Beach, and I've got a number of websites hosted on the internet, and through learning some skills in how to market them effectively, they can be found by people all around the world. And when they find my website, they might enjoy the content that I have on there. And there might be a little banner that they click on, or there might be something that pops up that causes them to click on it. And that's one way in which I can connect with them through the communication of my information on the website to collect their email address and their name. And then they're going to go on an email list where I can then start following them up with further information about my company, product, or service. So just in basic terms, that's what we're talking about. The internet is a powerful means of leverage. Leverage, leverage, leverage. Now, when I hear the word marketing, I want to define what that means here to the Online Alliance members. Irrespective of what you've read in the management books and in the marketing books, or what they taught you at university, I'm going to give you our clinical definition of it. And that is, marketing is your ability to acquire a customer and your system's ability, so your system or your process ability, to convert that prospect / customer into a sale. So I'm going to say it again. Marketing is your ability to acquire a customer and your system and or processes ability to convert that customer into a sale. So essentially what we're talking about is creating a systematized way in which you can acquire customers at that point, which are there, let's call them prospects, because they have not yet engaged with you or bought anything from you. And through the process of you following up with that person, a relationship is going to be formed. They're going to know more about you, your company, your products, and your services. They may make a buying decision along the way because because of your influence and persuasion, right, in the way that you connect and communicate with them. And they may at some point in time get their credit card out and buy from you. And when that happens, you get paid. Now, if you're an affiliate, it just means you're representing someone else's products and services. And when you promote their products and services and someone is influenced and persuaded to buy that product and service through your unique affiliate link, you get paid, and you get paid directly from the company. So I just wanted to put some basic words around that. When you hear the term marketing, what does that mean? Okay, so if I was to think about what are the two primary skill sets for a new online marketer to start to think about developing, it's the skill set of marketing and it's the skill set of networking. Now, I want to put your mind at rest if you're somebody that's on this call, and when I say the word networking, you think, oh my gosh, I found my way to one of those online MLM-ish type things. That's not what we are. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with network marketing. In fact, the Online Alliance team site is perfect for helping network marketers scale and grow their network marketing businesses. The technology that drives this website, the plug-in technology that's bespoke, custom built, actually came out of thinking related to the network marketing industry. And that was, essentially, how can you take a brand new person that knows nothing about internet marketing, online marketing, or affiliate marketing, and help that person develop skills, right, to become effective in affiliate marketing over the internet. And so this whole plugin, this whole technology that we sit on here was developed out of that thinking. Okay, so the second skill set is networking. So let's put some words around that. Networking in our world is your ability to connect and communicate with people in a natural, authentic way, and have influence and persuasion over them in their buying decision. That's networking. So when you combine marketing and networking, your ability to acquire customers and your systems ability to convert that customer into a sale through networking, having influence and persuasion over their buying decisions, that means you've developed skills that vest in you, that go where you go, and it means that you can now have the freedom and flexibility to promote any company, product, or service that makes economic sense to you and also is legal and ethical. And you can do that from your home, and I'm doing that here from my home here in Manly Beach. And so this skill set and having a business system to access gives me the freedom and flexibility to work on my time. It gives me the freedom and flexibility to work geographically anywhere in the world that I choose to operate from. So it allows me to be location independent. And if you've spoken to and coached as many people that I have since 2009 over the internet, you will realize that we all have the same common goal and objective at heart. And that is, we're all trying to find a way to get leverage over the available time, money, and skill set, effort, resources, systems. Let's just call it resources. Time, money, skill set, systems, tools, that's all resources. So we're all trying to get leverage over our available resources to put us in a financial situation where in the commercial real world, being commercially pragmatic, we can buy a little bit of our time back to have the freedom and flexibility to do the things that we truly love to do and spend more time with the people that truly matter most, right? Peel the onion, peel the onion, peel the onion. It doesn't matter what race, religion you are. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white. It doesn't matter whether you're, Asian or Australian or whatever. It doesn't matter. The internet is the all-time equal opportunity playing field, right? It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the marketplace will only pay for value. So you need to increase the value of how you need to increase your internal value. So the marketplace is prepared to pay for that. And you need to have a skill set that is transferable to allow you to promote any company, product, or service. Once you combine those two things, your rise in value through the skill set that you've developed, you're on the right path to financial independence, right? So I wanted to bring the welcome call and the message back to that fundamental message, because it's not about gadgets, gimmicks, tools, widgets, or anything like that. It's not about some magic traffic hack. They may be things along the way sometime in the future that help you to better leverage your time, maybe through technology, some sort of hack, or through outsourcing. Outsourcing just simply means the use of other people's time, so you're paying for service. Outsourcing. So to explain that concept, just so we don't get overwhelmed by inside industry lingo, outsourcing just simply means, in my world, I live here in Manly, and I can have a team of people that geographically work from home in their local area, but they have a close coupled connection with me. So they're closely coupled to me. We have a relationship. For all intent and purpose, they're like my employees, but they're not. They're independent contractors, and they have a particular set of skills that my business needs, and I'm able to employ them for their skills just over the internet. And a classic example of that is this beautiful young lady that's on the call here, Elise, who you'll see here. She's got this happy, smiling face, and I'll let you in on a little secret. The only reason she doesn't have her camera on is because she works from home in her pajamas, and I know that's true, right? So, and she's probably going to say, "Shut up, Drew." So Elise is my executive assistant. She's my personal assistant. We have a fabulous relationship. I'd be absolutely lost without her. And guess what? We have never, ever shook hands. I've never met her, never been able to give her a big cuddle and say, thank you for everything that you've done for me. But maybe, just maybe, this year I'll get her to my ski lodge in Japan. Yeah. So this is a classic example of how an outsourced relationship works. There are people all around the world that have skills that you don't have. There are people all around the world that are prepared to work with you in collaboration because it's mutually beneficial, right? So, and I know that when you develop an online business and it starts to scale and grow, that you will have the income that will allow you to surround yourself with some beautiful, wonderful people that will allow you to continue to scale and grow. It'll be a mutually beneficial arrangement, and you can literally have a small army of people, right? Because there are so many aspects to online affiliate marketing, and the biggest mistake that everyone makes right from the outset is thinking that they have to go it alone and thinking that they have to be highly technical. Sometimes I can't figure out the most basic thing, right? So you don't need to be highly technical. What you do need to do is you need to have an open mind from this point moving forward to spend 80% of your time focusing on the development of your business owner open mindset and skill sets, and your entrepreneurial mindsets and skill sets. And the reason being is because if we can't help you work to create a shift in the way that you see yourself and you think and feel about you in your place and the world around you, then you won't, when times get tough, and they will get tough, right? As an entrepreneur and a new business owner, and particularly learning any new skill, things always get a little bit tough. You've got to be able to pick yourself up when you get knocked down. If you don't go to work on this, developing what can only be called the business owner mindset, the entrepreneur mindset, and then change your association with what can only be described as the whole notion of wealth consciousness, your relationship with money, you won't, just being commercially pragmatic, do the things that are necessary to get done to be effective on a day-to-day basis, just doing those daily things that lead to exponential incremental growth in you as a person and a business. So we're here to help you with all of that, right? And if we were, and I just did a fabulous call. In fact, for those of you that are on this call, I'll make sure you get a copy, or make sure you listen to my mindset call that I did just under an hour ago, because I talk about the very notion of how you need to have this split of 80-20, but with the 20% that you're working on the mechanics, learning the things that you need to be done, it's not that you're only doing 20% of it. It means that you just have to do 100% of it in 20% of the time, because you're becoming a highly effective, lethal weapon as a person that can actually move beyond where you are and just become more effective in all aspects and areas of your life. And we're here to help you with that. Okay? So, what is the starting point? I'm just going to talk you through it, and then I'm going to show you through it. There are only 3 ways that people can become involved with the Online Alliance. All right. And so everyone on this call has come by way of one of these 3 ways. You've either been invited here by a member, right? And or you've seen some of their marketing or my marketing on the internet, and you were invited to create a free member account. So you've come in as a free member, and that was completely free. There was no opt-in required. You created an account, and then you were redirected to some simple instructions to set up your member profile. That's one way. The second way is that through somebody's marketing, or you may have been invited to, you would have been invited to go through what we call our Online Profit Blueprint mini course. And our Online Profit Blueprint mini course is just a simple $7 commitment up front to go through a mini course, which is modular based, working with one of our expert coaches and or consultant members here to guide you. So the $7 mini course has tremendous value in it because it's going to teach you the fundamentals of online affiliate marketing. It's also going to give you access to all of the resources, and I genuinely mean all. In fact, I usually say all and only the resources that you need to help you develop the business owner mindset. And I'm going to personally lay out a plan of action for you, and I'm going to personally work with you in group and one-on-one calls to help you with that, right? Because we have a series of coaching that accompanies the online profit blueprint, like a welcome call that you're on right now. And then we have progression calls. So as you're progressing through the modules, we're going to ask of you to complete a feedback form so we know what you've learned. We're going to ask you to attend daily coaching calls so you can ask questions live and get some feedback from those, and also get the social interaction and networking that you need and the development of those skills. So we're going to ask you to attend some group calls. Your coach and or myself or our sort of senior team here are going to work with you through a business plan and a strategy session. We do, and I'm going to disclose this right up front, we do what can only be described as consultative coached sales. That's what we do. And what I mean by that is, if you're that genuine person, so I want you to answer this question now, not live on the call, but I want you to answer it in your head. If you've got a pen and a piece of paper out, I want you to get the pen and a piece of paper out, and I want you to write something down. If I was to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, it's one of those old 1 to 10 questions, right? Where 10 is, you're absolutely committed to learning these skills, developing this mindset, and you're going to do this or die trying. If 10 is this is it, burn the bridges, I'm all in, I'm doing this, write that down on a piece of paper. And obviously the other end of the scale is a 1. That you're somebody on this call, or you're somebody that's looking at this recording and you are just mildly intrigued, kicking the tires, you're at a drift on the internet, you tend to not finish what you start. You tend to drift from program to program. You think that there's a rainbow unicorn or some type of magic push button system that's going to somehow infuse into you the person that you need to become, and the character that you need to develop, and the skill set that you need to develop, that's going to take you to the magic promised land of tens of thousands of dollars. If you're down that end of the scale, and I'm going to be right up front here now, and some of you are going to be grossly offended by what I say next. If you're rating yourself 5 to 1, somewhere between 1 to 5 based on what I've just said, politely, get out of this room. You should leave this call right now, because this community is not for you. Seriously, it's not for you. We are a community of serious-minded business owners and entrepreneurs that are literally in the trenches doing the business on a day-to-day basis. We're not flaky. Most of us have come from a serious business background. We're not some flake out there on the internet that is looking for some push-button gadget that is somehow going to infuse into you what I just talked about, because it's not going to happen. If you are seriously looking to create a sustainable long-term business, so at this pivotal point in the development of your career and business, this is a pivotal point. You have a choice right now. You want to step foot on the right path and go to work with a long-term view that over the next 12 months, you're going to develop the skill set and become that person by grinding it out with time, money, and investment of effort on your part, work ethic on your part, then maybe, just maybe, you're going to be one of those people that 12 months from now is going to be sitting in my ski lodge in Japan, and we're going to be celebrating you because you are going to be an independent business owner working off the internet. You're not going to be one of these flakes bouncing from program to program, hoping that they stumble across something that doesn't exist. And this is not just me using some clever psychological speak or trying to buy back the sale or anything like that. I associate myself with people that are top producers in this industry. And when you hear their backstories, all of them have the same story to tell. All of them came from some life-changing moment that was pivotal to them. It may have been that they realized that they were just sick and tired of their corporate jobs, or somebody got sick in their family, or they realized they didn't have enough money to put little Johnny through university, or whatever it was. There's usually a deep ingrained personal reason why somebody arrives at a point like this and they go, you know what, enough is enough. I need to retool, I need to reskill, I need to re-career myself into a new direction, because the internet is not going away. It's all around us. And why shouldn't I learn to leverage the opportunity that's clearly in front of me, that's available for everyone? And why on earth would I think that it's going to be an easy ride? Why on earth would I do that? I want to remind you of something that you may have lost sight of. You think about the areas of your life that you're particularly good at something. Just think about that. The areas of your life that you're particularly good at, right? And the one that I'm most passionate about is this, Ayr Lodge Matarau. Despite being 55 years of age, I can out-ski most 22-year-olds, right? I am a very competent skier, very competent. But do you know why? Because from 16 to 55, I've been grinding it out, run after run, lift after lift, thinking about every run, thinking about every turn, enrolling in coaching programs, doing everything possible that I could do to become excellent at the thing that I'm truly passionate about. Excellent at it, right? You can't go from, hey, I want to ski, and not having ever put your feet in ski boots and clicked into bindings, to being an expert in all conditions, in all terrains, no matter what. That is a lifelong commitment. And I'll tell you an interesting story here. I was talking to a friend of mine who outskis me, and I said to him, mate, out of interest, how often are you thinking about improvement? Like when we're out there skiing together and we're just carving it up, do you get to a bottom of a run, every run, and do some sort of self-appraisal, some analysis, think about that one particular turn, that feeling that you have? And he looked at me as if it was disbelief. It was the only thing that I could describe on his face was disbelief. And he said, "You're kidding, right, Drew? You're asking me how often do I think about improving my skiing, and how often am I self-assessing the run, the turns, and so on and so forth?" And I said, yeah. And he said, every single run, every single day, for the whole of my life. And I'm like, holy crap. There's no wonder you out-ski me, because I'm probably doing it 20% of the time, and he's doing it 100% of the time. So the lesson in that is there are no shortcuts. There are absolutely no shortcuts. So let's talk about what you need to do next, right? First things first, if you're a free subscriber or you're a $7 customer that's now waiting here to work with your coach, I'm going to go to share screen, and I just want to show you some things. So one of the things that we've done is there's a couple of, I'll talk about how I think you should go about orienting yourself. Now, when I hear the word orientation or onboarding, in my mind, that means I'm just going to invest some time bouncing around the website and familiarizing myself. How I normally do that personally is I normally go through the menu from left to right. On each page, I go from top to bottom. I click on all of the links. I don't allow it to overwhelm me because I call this my first pass. So the first pass is, I'm just going to quickly familiarize. I'm just going to jump around. Oh, isn't that nice? That's fantastic, blah, 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 blah. First pass, do your first pass relatively quickly. So now you've got a little bit of understanding. You might have a pen and a piece of paper, write down some notes. Okay, on the home page, I found this. On the about page, I found that, da, 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 if you think it's pertinent to you. I call that first pass. So just a quick familiarize. The second thing that I would do is if the website is designed with step-by-steps, then I would follow the steps. Clearly here it says start here. Start here, big start here button with an information symbol on it. So I would just simply come here to the start here. And now what I would do is I would slow down and I will follow the bouncing ball. Okay, what's going to happen here? I would listen to the headlines, read the headlines, I would read the text, I would listen to all of the videos. Now, I want to warn you right up front, I speak slowly and I do apologize, but I also make no apology for it. So my recommendation to you is listen to all Drew Innes's videos on 1.5 times the speed. I personally listen to myself at 2.5 times the speed. I wish I could speak as fast as my videos could play them back to me at 2.5 times. But anyway, it is what it is. So you can just do that through the speed dialer down here. You'll find a little thing down there that says speed, and that's on 1 times. I've got a little plug-in. Now, if any of you are interested in this little video, it just sits up there in my Chrome browser. And when any video pops up, this little speed dialer pops up. So I use that all the time and I just dial up the speed that I want to listen to. So there's a little bit of value for you. If you're interested in knowing what that plugin is, then just reach out and support will help you with that. So then I read the text and I scroll through reading all the text, and then I know that there's links here, but I want to stay focused on the page. So I'm not going to click on too much stuff. And then I'm going to come down here and it's going to go step 1, what is the Online Alliance about? So now I'm following the step-by-step navigation of the system. So I'm going to come through here, same thing, read the headline, listen to the video on 1.5 times at least, scroll down here, learn about what are some of the Alliance member benefits, fantastic, meet your team members, come over here, follow the bouncing ball. So you get the point, and I'll just show you how, meet the team, read here, listen to the videos. Then the reason why I want you to do this as part of your onboarding familiarize and invest probably an hour or 2 hours of your time in doing this. If you do that, you're gonna feel immediately, like all of our other members feel, that there is something special going on here, that this is more than just some affiliate marketing offer, that this isn't just another community, that we're a bit of a movement. And what is the movement that we're focusing on? Well, see, my ideology here and why this whole Online Alliance movement was conceived and why the technology is built in a certain way is because we truly believe that people should focus on internal skills development so they rise in value, that you truly understand the fundamentals of online affiliate marketing, that you understand the nature of acquiring a customer and how you can convert that customer into a sale, that you also understand the nature of how you can scale and grow your business with outsourcing and systematization, and that more than anything at all, that we have created an empowered entrepreneur that has the freedom and flexibility to market anything. Because if you want to have a true multiple stream of income business, then you have to have multiple offers to promote. And you have to have a way in which you can filter, sort, and segment the people that find their way to you. Because the cross section of customers that find their way to you, they're not all going to buy the one thing from you. Some aren't going to like your high ticket offer, your mid ticket offer, your low ticket offer. Some aren't going to like using the tools that you use. But if you create a true multi-stream of income business here, where you're promoting all manner of products and services that, like I've said before, are ethical and legal and commercially viable to you, happy days. You've got the best of everything. And what it allows you to do is focus on developing you and your brand outside of the ecosystem of any one particular deal or offer or company. Now, you might be thinking at this point, but hey, aren't I just part of your community? Aren't I in your ecosystem? You are. You are in the ecosystem of the Online Alliance, but the Online Alliance ecosystem promotes independence, and our technology promotes independence. So we're going to help you get up and running here, leveraging off our independent platform, and we're going to teach you now then how to set up your own independent business, branding you that interacts with the Online Alliance, hosting all of your different affiliate offers. So when someone buys from you, you get paid and directly from the company. So we're not a payment gateway or anything like that. You get paid and directly. And when you're working with the Online Alliance, you get paid also directly by us. Essentially the way that our model works, it's not like a deal. It's a straight affiliate platform. It's not going to get closed down by the FTC because you are a referrer marketing products. You don't have to own the products that you promote to earn the income of the products. So there's no tiered compensation plan or any complexities of some deal. There's nothing like that. We teach you how to get good at affiliate marketing. You promote whatever you like. If you believe in what we're doing is adding massive value to you and the people that you introduce, happy days, you're going to be happy promoting it. And when you do, you get paid, whether you own it or not. So whether you own and we'll get into more detail around that as we go through here. But to continue on, you can see here, just step by step, review the members' benefits. So this is all part of the familiarize, okay? And what we're going to do is after this call, you're going to be followed up and there's going to be a detailed email that you receive. And it's literally going to say, step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Step 3, do this. And that's all part of onboarding you so you understand where all of your resources are, what the real benefit is here, and we can get you plugged in immediately with our ongoing coaching, training, and support and the development of your business. So you come here. Right, so if you're on this call now and you haven't, so here's the first call to action. If you're on this call and you have not yet become a free member, what you need to do is get back to the person that invited you here, because you need to be invited through a member, and they'll give you a unique link, so their affiliate link, and then you can come and join here. You just come to this page. It's very simple to find. It's in the navigation here, but just follow the bouncing ball. Right, and then you'll come down here, and then it says, before you click the button below, register for your free account. And then step 4 is complete our mini course, the Online Profit Blueprint. So let's talk about that. There are some people on this call, I think I'm seeing a name here, that just recently came into the Online Alliance through the $7 mini course. So I want to congratulate you, because what you've now done is you've put yourself in a situation where you can have a coach to guide you. You're going to be asked to complete a discovery call questionnaire and a strategy session questionnaire. And I'm personally going to get with you and talk to you about all things to do with where you are in your life right now. I'm going to give you a life coaching, life plan training to go through so we can get clear about that. We're going to look at your current financial situation so we can develop a finance plan that's congruent with your longer term goals and objectives, so we understand where are you today, ultimately where do you want to be. And the reason why is because I want to manage your expectation. If you're that person on this call that thinks that you're going to go from an average income of somewhere between 5 to 10,000 or less than 10,000, and because you saw some offer on the internet that's promising you, golden riches, that in 90 days or less, you're going to be creating a multiple six-figure income, then you have been completely misled. Completely misled. And this is congruent with all of my coaching, even with the people that I've been given to work with in the top tier affiliate marketing offers that have just more recently been pushed out of the market by the FTC. When I do a coaching call with someone, I want to make sure that they're stepping foot, that very first step that they take, with a properly managed expectation. So the only way that we can get to that is if we go through a strategy session where there's a disclosure on your part. Here's where I'm at. Here's where I want to go. And we look at all things to do with okay, what type of budget do you have for an online business? Is your starting point below 500, 500 to 2,500, 2,500 and beyond? Now, I call that the price spectrum, right? So if you're on this call and you're thinking, oh, well, Drew, I actually don't have any budget to start a business, that's okay. That just means you start from where you are with what you have, right? But if you've got high goals and objectives, we need to make sure that your starting point is aligned with those high goals and objectives. You will not hear me say to you, you know what, your goals are unrealistic, you should just water them all down, think small. I am always going to encourage you to think big, always, because this is about stretching yourself. But if we stretch ourselves to a level where our resources available today are only going to allow us to get a certain way towards the attainment of that, then let's not start off with some unrealistic expectation. Let's talk about what that is going to take, right? Because it doesn't matter. Think about this realistically. It doesn't matter whether it takes you a week, months, or years. What is your alternative? What is your alternative? If this is about life change through the development of new skills and in the fullness of time, sometime soon, achieving your higher goals and objectives, stay focused on that, but do all of the required skills development and action to get you there, right? So we have people that they don't have big goals and objectives. That's entirely up to them. I'd like to work with those people to get them open to a bigger vision, right? But if you've come here to make a little bit of sideline income, that's okay. Some people have come here to match their existing income. That'd be fantastic. Now you've got time. Now you've got time flexibility. Some people have come here to double their income, right? Double their income from whatever it is, because they believe just even doubling their income is going to give them more freedom of choice. And there'll be always one person in this room that wants to knock it out of the park. And I get that. So I'm going to give everyone a little bit of a education on something here. I want you to think about this. I'll just finish showing you through here. This is in the public domain. This is on the courses page, and you just scroll through here. This is a basic fundamental training of some inside industry terminology, so you should understand what you're about to work with your coach. And then if you purchase the Online Profit Blueprint mini course, which every free subscriber should do, that essentially shows a commitment on your part to work with us. That's what it does. And if I can say this, I'm going to say it as I say it, and please don't interpret this as me being crass or non-empathetic. We use the $7 mini course as a filter. We use it as a filter. And you might be thinking, God damn it, he's filtering me. And the answer is yes. I'm either filtering you out or I'm filtering you in to the program. And why would I do that? Because my time and my members' time is valuable. It's really, really valuable. So if you're not prepared to invest $7 to get yourself into a guided coaching program to learn the fundamentals, then quite frankly, you're not the right fit for us. And I say that with all respect, okay? So, but if you are that person, perfect. We can work with you now. And what you'll find is that through our consultative coached sales approach, we won't be upselling you into something that you simply can't afford unless we don't genuinely believe that if you reorganize your life and your priorities and reorganize your resources, you're going to be better off for it. So everyone fits into, from our perspective, one or a number of categories. You're somebody that's just getting started with a small budget, and therefore we need to try and custom an approach for you for under $500. You're somebody that is got a budget of maybe $500 to $2,500, and you can afford some tools and maybe a bit of outsourcing, and you want to start building your online brand and get a website up. So we need to talk about what that looks like. And you want help with a number of different affiliate offers that you want to promote. Or you might be somebody that's on this call and you're thinking, Drew, there's been a lot of focus on internet affiliate marketing, but hey, I just want to be a more effective coach, speaker, trainer. I want to brand myself in my own right. I want to learn how to do some Facebook ads so I get more registrations for my personal training business. That's okay. We can work with you as well, right? Because through our independent platform, that's exactly what we do. We want to make sure that we build empowered businesses and business owners, okay? So you don't have to worry about that, but it all starts out with the fundamentals, yeah? And it goes through this consultative approach, which you are going to find refreshing, all right? And it's supported from daily calls like this. Now, I just want to get back on track with something for a sec. So we go through, I want you to go through here, page by page, read the text, familiarize yourself, make some notes, and those notes and questions that you raise, you can carry with you into your coaching calls, all right? And we'll give you there's a little feedback form that you can complete, and it essentially says, at this stage of your training and education and journey, what have you learned? How do you feel about it? What questions are coming up? And then we're going to be able to quickly say to you, you know what, they're fantastic questions, but we've found that they're about to be dealt with in the next couple of modules. So trust in us in the process, keep going, and we'll find what we actually get right down to. And what I normally find is, after people have gone all the way through the Online Profit Blueprint and had some coach calls here with our team, over the course of a week to 2 weeks, they've got a solid understanding of the fundamentals. They've got a clear understanding of their life plan. They've got a clear understanding of their business plan and their strategy to achieve it. They know all and only the resources that they need to be investing in at this point in time. And then we can get them to start to go to work, generating that first lead that leads onto that first customer, that leads onto that first $3.50 commission, that done consistently over time will lead to the attainment of your higher goals and objectives. And it doesn't matter whether that's a year, years, because there's people that I work with outside of the Online Alliance, they've been dedicated to this. And if someone said to me, on average, what is the time that it takes to become a top producer in this industry, whatever that means, right? If I look at all the people that I know in this industry, the average would be about 4 years. You're going to have some people that have been at it for 10 years. You're going to have some people that have been at it for a few years, right? But if you put 100 top producers in a room together and said, okay, guys, How long have you been grinding this out and developing the skills that have given you the freedom and flexibility to live life on your terms forever and a day? How long has that taken this elite team of 100 people? It would probably work out somewhere around 4 years at least, right? But that doesn't mean for you that over the course of the next 12 months, you can have a dramatic impact on your current income and time, be happier about it, and also possibly be in that percentage of people that can truly make a decision on whether they go to work or not and fire their boss, right? Because all of the bullshit marketing speak around that. It doesn't happen overnight, okay? So we come here for a familiarize, and then you just keep following the bouncing ball. What I've done to make this, there's a couple of key things that I want to point out. Over here in the Join Us, there is a new page here called Quick Start Guide. So for every single person that's on this call or sees this recording, your starting point is the Quick Start Guide after you've done your familiarize. So after you've invested maybe 1 to 2 hours looking at the whole of the website and immersing yourself in our communication that really highlights the ideology of the Online Alliance, right? What we stand for. You want to come to the Quick Start Guide, and then you want to cover off these simple things. Step 1, join the Online Alliance. So if you're that person listening to this and you're not a free member, you go do that now. This is how you do it. You reach out to a member, you get their unique link, you create a free account. Step 2, you would take a moment to personalize your profile page. So you're going to be redirected. This tells you exactly what to do, step by step by step. These little bullet points, you can't get lost. And if you do, support will be there to help you, and so will the person that introduced you to us. So you personalize your profile page, and there's little explainer videos along the way on how to do that. Step 2. Step 3, you need to register for the TOA affiliate program. So you need to register for the TOA affiliate program. Our affiliate program is managed by the ClickFunnels application called Backpack. So it's very simple. There's a link here where you go and create your own affiliate account for the Online Alliance through the ClickFunnels platform. So you just, I tried to make this as educational as I could as well. So I explain what TOA means. I explain what affiliate marketing is. I explain that this is a straight affiliate program, so anyone can get paid. I explain that you don't have to own the product to sell it. There's a caveat over that, and I say that the conditions apply. There's different splits. So if you are a free member marketing the Online Profit Blueprint for the purposes of acquiring a customer and so on, you're going to get 50% out of our 50% commissions on those sales. So happy days. If you're not one of our VIP members as yet, and I encourage you to do so, if you're not one, then you won't get paid on the VIP program, the VIP Academy program. You won't get paid on that at the highest level. So to become a VIP member, it's $997, right? And that pays out a $500 commission. So it's a 50% split. If you are a free member promoting the VIP, then you only get paid out $200 on that. But you've still got the ability to make a $200 sale. And it's a pretty easy sale because of the value that we provide in the VIP program. And that's the value of that is for another day. All right, that's something that we can discuss as you're going through this consultative approach. And I'll send you a little video that I've recorded that really showcases why there's so much value there. And in one word, it comes down to our continuous coaching and study groups. And you need to understand what impact that will have on you over the course of the next 12 months. Step 4, you need to enroll in the Online Profit Blueprint. Right? Sounds a little cliche, but I do also believe in being a product of the product. Yeah, you should own this product come on, it's $7. Let's not be silly about this. You should own this product so we can coach and guide you through it. And also, when you're promoting it, when somebody that joins the online alliance through you asks a question, you're not going to have egg on your face not knowing what they're talking about. So that's pretty straightforward. And then these things are yet to be completed. I'm going to get this finished off directly after this call. Complete the discovery call and strategy session questionnaire. They're going to be laid out there. And then book your welcome call, which is the call that you're on right now. So this is called the Quick Start Guide, and it's located here under the Join Us. Very straightforward, step by step. If you're on this call and you've already purchased the $7 mini course, which I know some of you have, then just sit tight for a moment because I'm doing a couple of important integrations today, but I'll be reaching out to you by either text message, email, or phone, and just saying congratulations, making sure that you're okay. I'll jump on a quick call with you and just we can connect so I understand exactly who you are and what you're looking for, because somebody's already sent me a message and I think I've probably addressed it on this call. They've joined the Online Alliance because I think they already know how to promote and they want to promote the VIP program, but they want to make sure that they get paid on everything. So I will be calling everyone back personally that has just come through the merchant for the products that are live at the moment. Okay, so that's the Quick Start Guide. And then what you want to do is get with your coach. You want to get with your coach. All right, so for those of you that are free members, this is your onboarding. Follow along with the welcome call. You'll receive an initial welcome email. And I know many of you don't have that yet, but it's coming right now because I just wanted to make sure that we got the process right for our free members and our $7 members and our VIP members. So just be patient. We're going to make sure that you're taken care of. And then what you will have access to is you're going to have access to two environments. One environment will be the Online Profit Blueprint, and that will be all about the fundamentals training, right? So that's going to be all about this fundamentals training here. If you go over to courses, and this is suitable for anyone, guys. This is suitable for that cafe owner that wants to start marketing on Facebook to get more bums on seats in his cafe. This is suitable for that yoga teacher that's thinking, geez, I wish I had more students. It's suitable for anyone, the fundamentals teaching of the Online Profit Blueprint. So if you come over to courses, we're going to delve deeper into these things: content creation and syndication, lead generation, follow-up, monetization and traffic, which ties back to the reversed engineer thinking of the requirement to have a tiered product mix, to understand how to follow up, to filter, sort and segment automatically, to funnel people through some type of educational sales funnel process like the one you're experiencing right now, and then how to get traffic to their website. All right, so this is what we will be focusing on in those courses. And that's covered in the Online Profit Blueprint. And then the other members area that you'll have access to is absolutely all things to do with personal and professional development, and hand-picked resources by me that are going to take you from, okay, I want you to do a life plan training, then I want you to start developing a life plan, to I want you to start to reread Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, but actually create a personal action list, and let's go and get those financial structures set up immediately. So when you make your first, and this is it. See, if you start behaving, thinking long term, this is the key. When you make that first $20 commission, what are you going to do with it? Imagine if your behavior was, I'm going to take that $20 commission and I'm going to start applying what I learned in Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, which is all about developing wealth consciousness through a new perspective on my relationship with money. 1 year from now, everything will have changed in your life. You'll be thinking differently. You'll be managing money differently. You'll have a skill set to market, right? And you may be that person that statistically is financially free or on the path to financial freedom, however you describe that. All right. So I don't want to sugarcoat this for anyone. Right? I do not want to sugarcoat this in any way, shape, or form. If you hear the word financial freedom from me, that has so many connotations for all different people because it's relative to your higher goals and objectives, and it's relative to what life stage you're at. So there's no point in promoting that unless you're going to give people the coaching, the mentoring, the training and support and the tools to first and foremost reconnect with what life plan means to them at their current life stage. And then layer onto that a finance plan, a business plan, and a marketing plan, and then the strategies, tactics, right, and to-dos. All of that has to be congruent. And all I see in this industry is people out there promoting the cart in front of the horse. What we need to do is we need to put the horse in front of the cart, and it starts with focusing on the fundamentals. Okay, so I'm ending this call now. I hope you got some value out of this. The purpose of this live welcome call, this one's gone long, and it's gone long because I wanted to get a solid recording that covers a whole manner of things that our current members can say, hey, you know what, if you've got an hour, listen to Drew, but it's only going to take you half an hour if you put it on twice the speed, right? There's a pretty strong message in here that everyone should hear. So that was the also purpose of this call, covering a number of things. Moving forward, if you were to come back to a welcome call or send your people to a welcome call, it's going to be a short, sharp, half an hour. This is where you are, this is what you do, focusing on the quick start guide, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Because when we get into the ongoing mentoring, coaching, and support, you get all this type of stuff anyway, okay? Wherever you are in the world right now, I hope you're having a great afternoon, evening, and I look forward to seeing you inside our members area, openly and freely collaborating. And let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. You guys are at the infancy stage of the development of a collaboration platform that I don't know, I haven't seen it elsewhere. What I tend to see elsewhere is top leaders doing their shit and everyone else trying to figure out what they're doing. That's what I see. That's what I see all around us. I don't see beginners to intermediates really mingling in a platform where there's open communication, collaboration, and sharing, irrespective of what deals they're in. You rarely ever see that. So what you do now will define the character that you become. We want to teach you how to be a professional business owner and entrepreneur, somebody that truly doesn't come in here and vomit your opportunities and links and all of that sort of stuff on everyone else. See, some of my closest friends in the industry are in completely different opportunities to me, but we can still go and have a drink at a bar and they'll say, oh, how's that? And blah, 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 and that, and what are you working on? And that's collaboration at the highest level. All right. So what I want to do is I want to bring collaboration to the everyday person and help more people make their first dollar and turn that into whatever is meaningful to them. All right. Bye for now.